Today's top news headlines. Union Minister of State Dr. Jitendra Singh arrives in Imphal. Mix and match vaccine proves to be highly effective in fighting COVID-19. And Manipur reports 67 new infections of coronavirus in 24 hours. We are collectively facing a pandemic threat that is sweeping across the humanity beyond oceans and borders. Considering the seriousness of COVID-19, it's about time we step up against this deadly disease. Maintain a self-distance from others even if they don't appear to be sick. Wear masks in public, especially indoors or when physical distancing is not possible. Choose open, well-ventilated spaces over closed ones. Clean your hands often. Use soap and water or an alcohol-based hand rub. Get vaccinated when it's your turn. Follow local guidance about vaccination. Cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay home if you feel unwell. Hello, good evening everyone. You're watching PONYTV English News at 6:30. This is me, ZOTHANPUII, giving you the news in detail. Union Minister of State for Science and Technology, Dr. Jitendra Singh arrived in Imphal today in a one-day visit to Manipur. He will attend a national seminar on developing bioeconomy from biosources of northeastern region of India, organized by Institute of Bioresources and Sustainable Development IBSD at Manipur Film Development Corporation Complex MFDCC in Palace Compound. Union Minister of State for External Affairs and Education Dr. R.K. Ranjan Rajya Sabha, MP Leshema Sanjauba and Manipur Deputy Chief Minister Yamnam Joykumar will also attend the event. Union Minister Jitendra Singh will also launch an IBSD ILS collaborative program on capacity building and training for young researchers of Northeast region for bioresources management and advanced biotechnology. The minister, along with the dignitaries, will also sign a memorandum of understanding MOU on COVID testing mobile iLab with Government of Mizoram. A new study conducted by Sweden on the effect of two different vaccines on the same person has once again put the focus on the effectiveness of mixing and matching COVID-19 vaccines. The result of the nationwide study showed that people who received the first dose of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine, followed by a shot of the mRNA vaccine, exhibited a lower risk of infection as opposed to those who had been administered both doses of the vector-based AstraZeneca shot. The study was conducted after the ban of the use of AstraZeneca's vector-based vaccine against COVID-19 for people younger than 65 years of age due to safety concerns. All individuals in Sweden who had already received their first dose of this vaccine were recommended an mRNA vaccine as their second dose. Manipur in the past 24 hours added 67 new infections of coronavirus, taking the total infection tally to 1,22,737. However, the state reported 0 deaths during these hours. Now the death toll stands at 1,897. The new cases were confirmed following testing of 1,458 samples. According to an official release from Manipur COVID-19 Command Control Room, it said the positivity rate was 4.6%. It added that altogether 25 people were recuperated from the disease in the 24 hours. A community hall was inaugurated today at Brahmapur Manjil under School constituency in Imphal East by CAF and PD Minister T.H. Satya Batra Singh. The event was organized by Kongman Manjil Developmental Committee, former IMC Corporator L. Inunangbi Devi, ex-ward member R.K. Manorama Devi and elders of the locality shared the dais on the occasion. Floral tribute was paid to the late members of the local club at the function. Minister Satya Batra in his speech said he felt happy to inaugurate the community hall on time. He stated that the state has witnessed many changes since the BJP came to power. The government has taken up a lot of development programs for the welfare of the people, he added. He, at the same time, urged upon the electorate of choose good leaders in the forthcoming state assembly polls slate for 2022. A safe discussion program on safety of children in post-COVID-19 was held at Gulerthol Community Hall located at Samunpumbi of Jiribam district. The program was jointly organized by the United Committee Manipur, UCM, MCPCR, JDO, Jimbal, Jimbok and IPSA Jury Branch. Jiribam Deputy Commissioner W. Malengangba Chenglei, Jimwok President Thangjam Jini Devi, UCM President Joya Trandra Konthojam, JDO President N. Sadananda Mete, Jimpal President in Church and IPSA JBM Branch Vice President Thingom Lanis Singh shared the dais. Delivering a speech during the program, UCM President Joy Chandra Konthojam said the principal aim of the discussion program was to sensitize the parents and their wards on the increasing fraud cases relating to students. The current condition of the lone road of Kadamtala village in Jiribam district has worsened and the Manipur government has been urged to take steps to repair it now. Kadamtala houses the Lone Jiri College, Power Grid and Powerhouse of MSP DCL of Jiribam district. Nevertheless, the condition of the important road has deteriorated, said Kadamtala Sunrise Club Publicity Secretary Oinam Surjit Singh. With regard to this road, the Manipur government interest seems to have won, Surjit said. He said the road connects the national highway and other important roads in the district. He urged the concerned authority to take careful note of the clarion call to repair the Kadamtala road.
Jirigi mafam ayambada lambi se sokchinba loi khudama thengnaraba ngakani jiribam se sengna hairagadi mamagum oiraba ngakani adudagi henjanna soklabada aikoina maru oiriba lambi asi masibok sembidaba habisi yamna ikai ningai oiba adugumlaba mafam mani hajaningi aduga masigai sida hadak semamiba lambi asi masiga nung tawkhatna leire hana leirami film dagi repairing tawrini hairagasu repairing tawrimi film si mong tadana nung tawkhatna nung ching film matamda lambi nandana accident thokpa gari tusanba kaya amani masi yamna maru oiba lambi amani masi mayamna yengchan bibam mapupa mat aikogi authority singda appeal tawjahaningi.
Coalition for Indigenous Rights Campaign Circa today observed Manipur National Day at the office of Apunba Irepaki Mahiroi Simpang Loop aims at Infos Kwaketel. The day commemorates the first session of then Manipur Assembly held in 1948 after Manipur got independence in 1947. Circa President Thokchum Somarendro Mutum Churamani, Local President R.K. Trakkansa and WASOEVW President Luang Leima attended the function. Circa President T.H. Sumarendro said there is no purpose of feeling happy over renaming of the Mount Harriet as Mount Manipur in Andaman and Nicobar Islands, since the long-standing issue surrounding the Indo-Myanmar border pillar numbers 82 and 83 has been kept aside by the government. He mentioned that Manipur conducted election before India got its independence and added that the present-day Indian election policy has initiated hatred between the hills and the valley people and between Meitei and Muslim.
18 October, Circa, I believe that 2015 dagi hona Manipur National Day hena koi pangthok thikno lakpani masi Circa na koi sahi amada khwaidagi maru oiba limit hadi date ahum gunung da hadi koi Manipur ningkha tamyu limit 40 August hadi Manipur gi Mars to given limit koi khek pi given limit Buddha Chandrana September 21 amadi ngasi gi limit Manipur gi koi lenga lejaramba 18 October se koi and moreover limit Highland Circa 2015 dagi horoga pangthok thikno lakpani.
Committee of Civil Societies Kangleipak CCSK today observed the first sitting of the then Legislative Assembly of Kangleipak, Manipur. The function was held at JNMD Academy in Imphal. Manipur University Vice Chancellor in Charge Professor Amar Yamnam, former ICHAM President Rajendra Nongthangbam and CCSK President Jitendra Ningombam were present during the observation. Addressing the gathering, CCSK leader Jitendra Ningombam recounted that October 18 is the day when Manipur tested democracy for the first time after conducting the first Legislative Assembly before India got independence.
Manungi Manu Karikam singing, you know, I have a target. The Ekoi, Oxik, Ekoi, Itias, Okuki Puari, Masakang, the number of wood, and I couldn't Sadka of Kongsi, Lambici Lana, Sanada Paitere, Marun, Singam Sungtanga, Liberiba, Kogi, Organization, Loop Mayam, political party, Little Mayam Sanctina, Magi Muagi, Wakalun, Amada, Saganaga, Lana, Setbase, Masita, Odena, the Masiki programs of Pantopani. Kagino have the Matum to the 1940, I thought government same gives here. Matum the Singing independent Mui Taratet. Karakpa, Aduga Tampakta Leba, Kamusing, Pulga College and government the same given either. Aduda, Matam to the 1940 Ati Matamda, Matam to the Lemba, Halaman Sing Aduna, Ekoyi Manipur say, upon the Sakamama, like the Bayade, Tongan Tongan Wakal, Haduka the behind Kangi Bagi, Mikupto, Nasing, Ekoi, Ningsing Matau Tari and Kalaga, Uji Kaibung Kabung Taribum Amsing, Wakal Manidum Sing, but it Hadung and the Bogdamta, we need to revisit history. Akoi Adu Wakal Kalaga, Sipugam, Pantopaneta.
Now let's have a break.
Admissions open for pre-primary teachers training courses. 10 seats per batch for 6 months. 90% job facilities, also available online classes. For more details, please contact Nawasingdamsang Office, Changangai, Makhalekai. Contact number 8837483810.
Welcome back. The body of Isaac Zhao was found near the old swing bridge at ZOTHANPUII, New Lamka at around 9 a.m. today after 4 days of frantic search operation. The 15-year-old boy, son of Haothang Zhao, drowned in a river Minar on October 15 at around 3 p.m. He was taking bath in Shahe village section of Minar River under Moray block in Tengnopal district. Volunteers of different civil society organizations including HTC, KSO, MYC, KKL and UZO along with villagers have been searching for the boy until he was found dead today. Kuringmu village under Chandal district celebrated its 37th annual harvesting festival on the 16th and 17th of October under the theme Give Honor to God with Thy Blessing of Harvest, with the former chief of Komla Thabi as chief guest and Raina Aimol as guest of honor. The main highlights of the festival were traditional songs and dances presented in colorful traditional attires by various groups narrating the traditional folklores of Tarau tribe. K. Solomon, one of the founders and present chief of the village, narrated the cultural customary story and emphasized on the rich and beautiful tradition and customs of the Tarau tribe, which has been passed down through generations in detail. Founded in 1984, Kuringmu village is situated about 2 km to the west of Palal Bazar with a population of about 300. This is the biggest village of Tarau tribe in the state. Prizes of the 49th Sumang Lilla Festival 2020 to 2021 were distributed today at the Ibo Yaima Sumang Lilla Shaheng in Palace compound in Imphal. The program was organized by Manipur State Kala Academy, Manipur Governor La Ganesan and Langthabal MLA Karam Shyam attended the event. Sangai Artists Associations Thangmoigi Makhol got the first prize in male category competition, while Sana Kingking Ngangba Gangjabi of Meitei Chanu Kam Drama Association got the first prize in the female category competition. K.H. Deva and Laisram Boy won the Best Female Actor first prize and Male Actor first prize respectively. Surjit Saikom and comedian Sograkpam Hemanta won the prize of Best Comic Artist. The government has removed restrictions on domestic aviation capacity from today as the COVID situation is somehow stable in the country. According to the revised order by the Union Ministry of Civil Aviation, now airlines will be running domestic flight without any capacity restrictions starting from today. The ministry stated that the order was issued in view of the increase in passengers' demand for air travel. Since September 18 this year, the carriers were operating at 85% of capacity due to the stringent COVID-19 restriction. This deadly second wave of the coronavirus cases had forced the airlines to limit domestic flight operation to 50% capacity in June. The limitation continued till July, after which it was increased to 65%. The ministry further eased the limit to 72.5% between August 12th and September 18th. Owing to the improvement in the COVID situation in the country. The death toll on Kerala floods has risen up to 24. Among the 24 deaths, 5 are children. There are fears the death toll could rise further as many people are missing. Several houses were washed away and people become trapped in the district of Kottayam in Kerala state. Kottayam and Idukki are two of the worst affected districts in the state. Days of heavy rainfall has also caused deadly landslides. Swollen rivers have washed away bridges connecting many small villages. Beside the 24 recovered bodies, rescue team are still looking for 2 missing persons, one in Idukki and one in Kottayam. Military helicopters are being used to fly in supplies and personnel to areas where people are trapped. Officials said thousands of people have been evacuated and 184 relief camps have been set up across the state, where over 8,000 people are being provided food, bedding and clothing. The government has also announced financial aid for those who have lost houses and crops. Now the top news headlines once again. Union Minister of State Dr. Jitendra Singh arrives in Imphal. Mix and match vaccine proved to be highly effective in fighting COVID-19. reports 67 new infections of coronavirus in 24 hours. Thank you for watching PONYTV. Keep watching for more updates. Good night, everyone.